Are you ready for parenting tip number 26? This one is also important and it's by Sean Covey, the book that I've been promoting. I make zero profit from it, but I think every parent will see a huge transformation with their kids. They teach the habits, the 7 habits of happy children. And today's tip is tip number 6 out of his 7 habits. And I'd like you to listen to this. I'm just going to read the exact lesson. I value other people's strengths and learn from them. I think oftentimes we might feel incompetent. I know I do, or you feel competitive and you don't feel that you're worthy or that you know enough, right? And the more you learn, and like if I see other professional speakers, I've decided I need to look at it as learning from them, not feeling incompetent. Because I think a lot of times when we start comparing, that's when it affects our self worth. So if we teach our kids to say this, I value other people's strengths and learn from them. I get along well with others, even people who are different from me. And that's a key lesson, right? If you are only happy when you're around people who are just like you, that means if people have different belief systems from yours, you won't be able to be happy because you're focusing on, wow, why do they have the wrong belief system? But if you teach them it's not wrong, it's just different, right? If you're a Buddhist versus a Christian versus a Mormon, you shouldn't be taught that only your belief system is right. You have the right to believe your belief, but not judge others who have different belief systems. I work well in groups. I know a lot of people who have a hard time working in group settings, whether they're students in a classroom or whether they're in a work environment. And if you have to work on a project with a group, and there's people that you don't get along with, you know that that can be detrimental to just your goal in achieving, right? The end product of your project. So if children learn at a young age that the key is not to just choose people who work well with them, but to learn how to work with others who are different from them, who act differently. And if they have a bad temper or they have a hard time cooperating, then look at as an opportunity to just learn a different way of connecting. I know I'm going to promote my husband, Thomas. He used to love when he was in sales and he would encounter an unhappy customer. He would love it because he looked at it not like I do as, oh no, it's an unhappy student. He would look at it as an opportunity to turn it around. And before you know it, I mean, they would give him cookies or they would, be laughing, with him and talking story when just like half an hour before, they were ready to just, complain or report him to his boss. So I think it is a people skill that kids don't learn naturally because I think they do observe a lot of behaviors in the media, in social media, where, oh my gosh, I'm so upset because they don't agree and they don't see the same, outlook as I do. So I seek out other people's ideas to solve problems because I know that by teaming with others, we can create better solutions, right, than any of us can do alone. And lastly, I am humble. So this lesson of having a happy child is to teach this habit, make it a habit. Teach them, it's never too late. The younger you teach them, the more they will be open minded. That's not to say that if your older kids are hopeless to learn this habit. Even as an adult, sometimes I tell my kids, it's taken mom 55 years to learn this habit. I don't want you to, take that long to learn. And you just, have a conversation with them. Say, you know what? I don't know if I've been modeling, this habit where you value other people's differences because we don't want to be the same. It's almost like if you were going to a fruit store and you were an apple and you only wanted to be around apples. How can you make a good fruit salad? You need apples and you need, right, oranges and grapes and lychee and pineapple. Well, not in a, depending on what kind of fruit salad and what kind of fruit you like, but you need to have variety. And it's just good to be open minded and to look at other people's way of doing things as an opportunity to learn. I'm learning a lot from observing other coaches, other public speakers, and I used to feel really intimidated, and sometimes I still do, but I look at it as an opportunity to learn another person's style, and then I don't have to replicate their style, but just use it as a learning tool. So that is parenting tip number 26, and I look forward to sharing parenting tip number 27 tomorrow. Okay? Bye.